stream has started. Post that.
No,
Pin
the
that.
stream has started.
Manually copy this blue sky.
And here's where you disconnect.
Twitch.
Yeah.
TV. Twitter. I don't need to do hashtags. Fuck hashtags.
Hashtag what is going on.
Hashtag Hildibrand! Hello.
See, what did I tell you? Within 5 minutes of starting.
Oh, too bad.
Hello.
What's some chaos?
Am I late?
Invite? Not for Hildibrand, you're not. Oh, do I need to do a marble stream today? And marble run?
Sure, why not?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Nah, I'll do it later. But yes, we're back for another bit of Hildibrand and Endwalker. Woohoo! We're doing it on the Reaper class because that's the Hildibrand and Endwalker also is relics. But yes, also, I was doing some off-stream gaming as I do with Final Fantasy, and we've gone to 15,000 player accommodations.
Wow.
Yoo-hoo!
Nice.
Mr. Burger King is ready.
I'm trying to remember if that's a good thing.
It's a lot. But that does mean that we need to do level 100 DPS, melee, and ranged healer and tank class quest when we enter Dawn Trail, and we will be able to maybe become a mentor,
Ooh.
which means mentor roulette, which means being thrown into extreme trials.
Yeah, good luck with that.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Hey.
Nothing like being thrown into a dungeon that has an elapsed time of 40 minutes.
But probably by the time we get there, the next expansion may come out, depending. Because who knows, might not get to that point until like end of this year. Because we still need to do every instance to unlock Mentor Roulette. Which, well, will be fun to do. But yeah. Are you ready for some Hildibrand, people?
I'd say absolutely not, but I'm here anyway. It needs to get done.
Yes. Are we gonna have Katron do Hildibrand voice acting?
Too bad. I'll be too busy focusing facing off the final boss while being unable to heal and unable to use tools. So yeah.
You can do Hildibrand. But yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: the boss fight should take about 3.5 minutes if I don't fuck myself over.
So it's gonna take you about 3.5 hours. Gotcha.
And I'm just
Oh,
looking at the
trust me, it
quest
took me
window.
like, yeah, I spent like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours last stream, just so that I can get like a basic handle on it. I was so close. However, I fucked myself over by just not being good enough.
Skill
See,
issue.
here's where you're gonna ace it in 3 minutes, and then you're like, well, I'm out of stuff to stream.
I mean, here's the thing. According to how Silksong works, I'm still in Act 2, and then after I do this, I can then complete the quest that I'm meant to be on to get another crest. Then I can do the additional stuff to get Act 3 active.
Good luck.
which
Yes.
requires me to face the boss for a third time.
How many times are going to teach you this lesson, old man?
Why is this the first thing when I click on this quest?
Yeah, it's, I was just saying, like, I'm looking at the quest title card, and I already feel, like, mentally checked out.
What was it called?
Spectacle of inspection. And he's standing on what seems to be a pillar doing some type of pose.
On 1 foot, mind you.
Of course, you need to inspect that bard. God damn, can you respect it?
What surprise! How was this voice?
Oh yes, as you can yet see, I am the pinnacle of expectation.
What spectacular timing! I was just thinking of you, and suddenly you appear. As I'm sure you recall, Master Pew Pew claimed his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade, which is, of course, merely a cover for his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. But I understand the spectacle masses will demand proof of this sinister operation. Thus, I've decided to bide my time, keep my eyes open, and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so, when I received word concerning the inspector. It seems they've made progress in tracking down our alien friend's friend. This could be my chance. I say my chance, but I can hardly stand against this cosmic conspiracy alone. You're coming along, yes? I won't dream of letting you investigate Pew Pew by yourself. We're truthful, we're out. We're truthful out. Or some truth adjacent at the very least. One or
Why is
two.
investigating and talent?
That is a very good question.
We'll do a top one again. Oh yeah, I bought a Blahudge today.
Wow.
So did Nez.
What I've heard was Baja Blast.
Then let us be on our way. They were
Dodges the question entirely.
to Pakistan, and we don't want to miss even the smallest development. But yeah, so did Nez bought one. So we need a name for the cutie.
It really has a name.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Hildibrand.
Oh god.
Ah, my loyal associate. Come to my spectacle of inspection. Have you? As you should. As well you should. Ah, Master Pew Pew has come to help.
Master Hugh?
I don't know how it is. Thank you. You're too kind.
Oh my
What?
God,
No
it
more
sounds
pew
like you're
pewing. You can speak out a language. No echo. Universal translator. What so's required?
That's so, it's required.
It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and is relatively simplistic.
You say that, but you speak in English.
What a terrifying intellect! What hope do we have to prevail against it? I have to read it and then actually do a voice. So, how did you know of a search in this particular area exactly? Why, we tried and true and inspector sense, my dear fellow. Over predictable and in fucking Signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspector technique. Interrogation! Spread out, everyone, and question the locals on any pew-pew-shaped sightings.
Is this more or less dramatic in the rain, you think?
50-50, let's be honest.
50, yeah. Which one are we going to first? This one right here.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west of the Shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child, if not for the way it moved. Sort of a scamper. Creepy.
I have done it. I have succeeded.
You finally got yourself a partner? Is that what's happened?
No, that I've given up on that.
Oh, right. Oh, yes, I spotted just an odd little creature in the jungle on my way back from the city markets.
Let's do this.
Only, it wasn't alone. It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Slightly pale he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance.
I love the music of this boss.
I still suck
Oop.
at Hollow Knight itself, so I haven't gone very far.
Have your investigations borne fruit? My own carefully crafted inquiries place an individual of Master Pupil's positions in the south of the Shroud. To the west, your sources say. I asked around and there have been a few sightings in the jungle somewhere to the north.
Oh.
If we have sightings to the north, south and west,
Oh, fuck.
then that must mean Master Pew Pew has more friends than he realized. I'm not that. I have precisely one found on this world. Could it be a doppelganger? No, too simple, too obvious. It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle, being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. Which means we need to... I can't believe I'm suggesting this. Split up and search for a whole area. A fair proposition. Very well then. Oh, are we launching... Oh. Oh, are we launching a search party? But for father, have you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in things so physically why my mind gasped with the mysteries of Manivilian weapon forgery, hoping to turn thoughts into inspiration, as it were.
Like, that word doesn't mean thoughts.
Fuck off. But I am afraid the burning fields wooden men are poor muses when compared to the semblance of a worthy opponent of propriety. Mayhaps I join you and the indomitable warrior of light in your endeavour, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You are continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need extra pair of eyes? As many as you can spare, I was about to assign teams to the search. As a matter of fact, this village sits in the Shroud's east, so let's divvy up the remaining directions, shall we? Nishu and I head south. Warrior of Light and Master Pew Pew to the west, if you please. The weirdo, you, and my father have the north.
Not even gonna say his name.
That's Dylan. Also, also, the Shroud of Assur is awfully big. How are we going to keep in contact? Let's coordinate an effort. I have special link pearls made for just an occasion. We can tread on each other's ears as much as we like.
Seems like a horrible idea.
Are you mad?
Wrong.
The
Fine.
Shaladians were listening on everything we're saying. Really? All the way out here? I shouldn't think their hearing is that
Yes,
good.
that was-
But seeing as you mislike link pearls so much, Lord Gilbert can hold the one for your team. Link pearls! What tremendous foresight! Now, let us proceed with our investigation. Oh my god, Chaos.
Ah, fuck.
Did you actually figure out your password? Chaos?
I did say I succeeded and managed it, remember? I did say that earlier.
I'm busy with Hildibrand, my friend. If it's not Hildibrand related, if I don't see it on my screen, I don't believe.
Much like your
How to
little
play
brand.
this game.
Now you can cancel your subscription.
Yeah, you'd think that.
I know, right? The inspector wishes...
No, it's, found out why I couldn't log in earlier. It's, apparently, if you have a subscription and then lose the subscription, you can't log in on that character again, on that account again. That was
Yeah,
why.
but-
So I ended up accidentally getting a new subscription to be able to log in. And I didn't
That is
realize
how
that was...
subscription-based games work.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that. So apparently my subscription had already been cancelled.
The inspector wishes us to search in the west of the jungle, yes? I'll follow your lead.
Just completely ignoring.
But that means we now have a three-man party. You just want to play
I'm sorry.
Pokemon in Final Fantasy, don't you?
You can play Pokemon in Final Fantasy?
Beastmaster.
What's Beastmaster?
Something that's coming out in the next patch. A flowing river right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. So Beastmaster allows you to go and capture beasts and then summon up to 3 of them to battle alongside you. It is a limited job like Blue Mage.
Fuck.
Okay. So I could...
Why was that so delayed?
So it's pretty much just any monster you can come across?
Not
Or is
any,
there
there's
limits?
only currently 50.
Oh.
Behemoth is
And
one of
that's me
them.
dead.
What's one of them?
Behemoth. You know the thing that drops meteors on you?
Oh. Oh.
I see no trace of my comrade. But what are these black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours? Fellow people of Epherius? You know, type of Skashrush. But which I mean no. Vaguely people-shaped, perhaps, but not people. Not particularly friendly, either. There is a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing Stormblood, if I remember, right?
Yes. Don't worry, you guys don't have to help me other than maybe dungeons here and there.
I expect you to be
See.
at Endwalker by the end of the stream. Swipes card.
It was like
Pretty
sounds
much.
of wallet opening. Wallet fly out.
The rock formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty, if only. But never mind that. We have a friend to find. Sounds like his world no longer exists. That means once you get up to us, we can do VNC dungeons together. Yay.
Oh god.
No sign of my friend here either. But these white furred individuals, they are surely one of your civilized races, yes? Also not people, mind the poop throwing.
You know, with topics we've already done today, I'm doing that option.
Same. I find it difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is the same as another. Well, never mind. Moving on. Where are you going?
I'm avoiding the Linos.
We're level 100. They will leave us alone.
That's not until they attack me.
I will kill her. Oh, I'm alive if that's the case. Cutscene! Nothing. Not even a little burnt circle in the grass. The friend I'm looking for, we grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream, to roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard and explored one another until we both had starships of our very own. Then the universe was ours to explore.
Oh,
How
but too late.
how fleeting that feeling of pride. But that is another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me. Hello! Hello, is this thing on? This is Nashu. We think we may have found Pew Pew's friend. Come to as quickly as you can. Yes, let's take my starship. It's the fastest way. I want the starship as a mount.
Why would you want that as a mount?
Because it would be fun to fly around in a little circle.
I mean, it's not wrong, so.
Oh! Nothing's faster than Goldbert. Hail, dear comrade of Master Pew Pew, we've come in peace. Pray reveal yourself. Wait, you're the man dragon.
How do I dive back down underwater again?
I know that gentleman overlord's voice.
Okay, Nez,
Master
What?
Zumba.
how do I
Right.
dive back down
They
underwater?
said
Such a
you
bit
were
of
trapped in a
understand.
slumber, but I
Control
rejoice to
player.
see that is no longer the case.
I hold what?
Control and then space.
Gods,
Oh.
it's one of the Walking Dead. Greetings, friend. I'm a proud member of the Gentle Dead Men and disciple of Master Zomberg.
Zombie brand instead of Hildibrand.
Yes. What brings you here to Fanland? That's not Fanland. Fucking.
Not even close.
How do you say it again?
Bavnair, I think.
Favnir? Yeah, I think it is. Favnir, and in company of Los Lenosia's famous vegetable menace, no less. Allow me some precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my scroll grew restless and wiggly. Tales of spoiled sea king terrorizing the region of Boza reached our undead, whatever that word is.
Fraternity.
Thank you. And so, on their behalf, I travelled afar to recruit a rotten Mandra. After making his acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, who he assured me were no less rotten. Thus did I make next for Los Lenosia, that I might extend a field hand in friendship. When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. What was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? I turned to the Fanelian truth, that visible bastion of supernatural room, blah blah blah, and lo and behold, an alien craft matching the Seeker's description had been spotted here on this isle.
Oh, fuck.
Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith. One of our faithful readers, I am pleased to see that even on death, the hunger of truth is not wholly submerged by the hunger for brains. So we find ourselves on the case of Mr. Missing Mandragora.
Misappropriated.
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's not the same as missing.
This inductor will not evade my powers of discernment. Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases. And a doctor, I have a feeling we don't need to look too far.
Too far where? Too far gone? Apparently so.
I'm being abducted as we speak.
Don't worry, they'll give you back soon enough.
Ah. That may have been me. Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I might have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind.
Wow.
Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse a mandra with a salad ingredient. The main thing is that he is returned to us unharmed and uneaten. Oh well, that ends well. Now, if you will excuse us, we should be getting back to Fanland. Rotting fresh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Doing voices and reading is fucking hard.
I know, right? That's why you're the best at it.
Well, now it's your turn.
No, you've already got the voices.
Ah, fuck. Didn't jump high enough for that.
My apologies, Master Pew Pew. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade. I almost believed your keen inspector senses to be a form of prediction.
Prognostication.
Fucking I don't even know that word.
Long words.
But it really was just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspection of feelings will take us only so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we need, oh, I don't know, a veritably army of inspectors?
Up to it.
An army of inspectors? Of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildibrands as I did before. Now, let's not do anything rash.
I tell you, the string attack is getting me killed the most at the moment.
Oh dear, the ship's matter duplication facility has been temporal for a while. Temporal for a while. And now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it will ever produce. So the one it launched was for Hildibrand. The main Hildibrand.
He's in the wall.
Come on.
Oh, there's the screen.
Why is he so blocky?
It's the muscles.
Did they just permanently change this area just for this?
He's Indiana Jonesing.
He got run over.
No one cares about the original.
There we go. Full health.
What the fuck?
Looks so out of place.
I know, right? Do you want to do a voice of this one?
You got this, man. How am I going to do an 8-bit voice?
Oh god. Yahoo! I don't know.
Don't make him sound like Mario.
It's me, Mario.
That.
My name is Brand Hild. Inspector Brandhild, why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to emphasize this nominally.
That's euthanize.
Shh. We're trying to make this
Oh,
a
no.
friendly channel. Now, let's not do anything rash.
Doing Hildibrand, how long do you think it's going to stay PG for?
Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we're looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to the team,
Okay, now.
Inspector Brandhill.
Really fuck.
Apple. Yahoo! It's me, Mario. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
No! Fuck.
I'm waiting for him to drop that big rock on them. We made quite a mess of that temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks as good as new, or that would be as good as old. In any event, I am looking forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new compatriot. I am delighted to be a part of it.
Troy, once again.
Ah, look how shy he is. He really is charming.
He's just not even doing his voice anymore.
I did his voice.
I heard nothing.
Haha. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers
Oh.
thus boosted, I say we are ready once more to delve into the fray. Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach. Ahem. If I may, assuming Master Pew Pew's acquaintance plots of similar design, then might we not inspect attempt to locate the starship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the country's tiny being in question. He has a fair point. The truth reveals a large number of reports from readers claiming to observe unidentified flying objects. Who is me, Mario? We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of shining, silver, and source-like, naturally, and then remove instances which we know to have been Master Pew Pew. That should reduce things down considerably. Indeed! What a fantastic idea! Fucking no voices I'm saying. Ha!
Alright.
Ha ha! Just the kind of brilliance one might expect of one's clone. I was just about to make the same suggestion. Well done, inspectors. Ha ha. I hope I've not overstepped my bounds, but I am but a shadow of the original after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Pew Pew can help me shift through them all and cross off the sightings that were definitely him, shall we?
Yeah, you're cutting out so much when you voice it.
Haha, so you have to read a...
Not even Discord likes that dude.
Fucking... I'm about to give up on that dude.
Yeah. Ah.
Why is he still half naked?
Why wouldn't he be?
Oh look, there's a guy over here. Doran has taken Master Pew Pew to pursue his store of past publication. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return the results of their investigation. 10 years later. We finished going through all the back issues. If we count the areas we know people to have visited, it turns out there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerous, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. All the way from the Empire. Your publication has an impressive wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there are no more meaningful details. Then we must visit this soldier fellow in Garlemald and river from him the entire tale. I agree. This is our only lead, and we have no choice but to follow it up. Oh, Camp Broken Glass. Thank you for the teleport.
Oh, okay, first time it's done that.
They have a few people for that alliance vote, by the way. There are 14 people remaining. Everyone present and accounted for?
Are you really wanting to join them or something?
No, I'm just saying. We appear to be missing Master Dillon. My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought might save us some time. I spoke with some officers, you see, and our numerous is what is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier. And were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous cap's posting? Yes, Numerous is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Form Prep. We should head over there and hope he can spare a few moments to talk. The chills here seep right into your bones. How are you not shivering in that unseasonal attire?
No, fuck.
Oh, a Mandeville man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm not sure how one frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandevilles.
No.
Failure.
A long jump.
You long jump?
So essentially, I can jump as high as I want as long as I hold down the jump button. However, I think it just lag spiked slightly as I did so, because it didn't do the entire press, and it just stopped.
Hello, is there a Hubris here? I am from editor-in-chief of the Phanarian Truth. I've come to follow up on your witness account. Hello. How are you? The editor-in-chief himself?
Woo!
What an honor! I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know was in my submission. I've left to tell. The man's shorts are too short and white. Fair enough. Unless you have something else to share. Didn't you say you saw the saucer
How the
as well?
fuck did I manage to dodge them?
Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nera's faction had escalated into all-out war, you understand. I've been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon and was actively surveying for enemies when the silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war mecha, I presume, so I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky.
Okay.
Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? I'm hoping that you don't aggravate everything. There's like 100 tokens there. My god.
Sounds like something you've done, Demon.
You guys aggravate everything. What am I even doing? We were at war, and I wasn't about to venture onto a battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there, somewhere. We have to find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have any idea of where it crashed? Not an exact location, no.
Ah, fuck.
Tiamat? Tiamat? It's a castle. Someone's gonna sneeze really loudly and everyone's just gonna, be aggroed. Then we best have the guards own luck. Garmon's capital region encompasses miles and miles of icy wilderness.
Fuck.
If I
No, just
may,
way
do
too
you
late there.
happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer and the position and firing angle of the cannon? More or less, I think. And fucking
Artillerist.
thank you. Without a head for numbers, wouldn't be long for the profession. The cult is using the castle as a base of operations with Ballista. Why does he look like a Roblox character? They ran
Not
out.
wrong.
They ran out of budget.
I mean, fair.
That should be sufficient. Thank you.
What?
What the fuck? What the fuck? I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,306 yams to the northeast of our current location. Give or take a few yams. How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion? Elementary algebra?
Algebra?
Fucking algebra, I fucking hate it. I wiped it from my memory. Why are you reminding me of algebra? My dear.
Blame the game.
Assuming the craft belonging to Master Pew-Pew's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. Haha, my brain cloud, ladies and gentlemen, I was about to offer the same self-conclusion. But once again, he has beat me to the punch. Hooray for Inspector Brownhield! I seem to have sold my
Progenital.
progenital fund. My apologies.
That was the right word.
Yeah.
Okay. 1,360 or so yards to the northeast of here. That
Not the
improves the chances of our
best.
search from near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go and find this phone source, shall we? Why is
Two
Clone
more
doing
phases to
better
go.
than fucking Hildibrand himself? Is this the power of a man reveal at true power? Why is this person only wearing underwear?
The person's not wearing anything. What do you want about?
I saw them have underwear on, thank you very much.
I did not.
I did.
Man, if you actually counted out like the in-world, I wonder if this is accurate to like that 1,600 gems.
How far is it? Okay, what far is these mods? We go from HD to Sims through untextured. This is Hildibrand!
Yo, welcome to Hildibrand. If your only complaint is the models, then well.
Man, why don't you start singing them Limit Break and have so much texture that it looks like a painting? How far is a yarn?
I always thought a yarn was a yard.
How long's a yard?
Great
2,000.
question.
Longer than what you heard. Half burnt pot.
Ah! Keep on getting to the end, but keep dying there. Don't because
I'm
of
guessing
missed
this is it?
timings.
A starship like previous could have been reduced to a similar state where it hit by. Are you
Yeah.
using?
Yes, we are.
Oh, what have we found here? An an external panel. This is from my friend's starship. I'm sure of it. Debris from a crash landing. I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Enough possibilities that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as yet unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer, and all? I say this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. And has anyone seen Nashua? Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant? Help! You have to help! My beloved Miss Nashua has been kidnapped! Some claiming to be an agent of Dr. Liu came and took her away. He told me to tell you, and I quote, "If you want your precious companion returned alive, then must present himself at the Tower of Babel, suspiciously magic severing facility. Don't forget that part." I had to work out the damage for boiling oil. My god. The gall! The audacity! My steward's eye sprinted away under my very nose. My apology, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashua, I presume? Me? No, I just happen to be passing through this snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No to a like and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashua. Look, At last, a chance to scratch my legs. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? I have a bridge
The armor
over.
changed the helm.
Should I trap it, or is it funny to not trap it? See, I wouldn't say trap the bridge, but I would trap the edge of the bridge. Okay, well, look at all these textures, all the shadows and all that on him. Indeed, we shall. And they're off.
He's just run over the
They
pipe.
left without us, even though this Dr. Fair asked for you by name. Curious.
To add on, that pipe is actually above the ground, so they jumped on it just to prove a point.
Oh, it's going to be a solo
Oh, it's
instance.
actually not. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right.
Can we do it as a person? As a
I
group?
don't think so.
I've collected what evidence remains for the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls. No, it's not. Hold on, before we do that. Chaos, you need us for anything?
No, I'm good. I'm just doing it main storyline.
Okay,
MS2,
doke.
I think it's called.
Okay, I go watch F1, have a good stream, yes. Enjoy!
Yep, enjoy the racing.
Do you know, it didn't say item level, so that tells me that we're playing as someone else.
Who could we possibly be playing as?
Yes! Finally!
Congrats.
Enjoy your Roblox campaign. Piss off! Oh,
ending number 2 down!
Supreme! With this new and approved body, revenge will finally be
Ah.
mine!
Oh no, I can continue on with this bloody quest. Ending number 2 down. Nice. All I had to do was just
You
be
were released,
patient
Nashu,
and take
this
my
instant.
time. Ah.
What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventure. Be gone before I unleash my fury
Grandmother.
prematurely. Ho ho ho! This promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble. The warrior of light, we shall tackle this mess as father and son. The Mandeville man together!
I am gonna grab some
Agreed.
water.
Please let me play as the old man. Please let me play as the old man. Please let me play as the old man.
You think you get to play as either one of them?
Bah! I will not waste my appetite for revenge on the side dishes. Tired folks, time to earn your pay. Hello! Thank you for being first. Hey, hey. I hope your sleep was well last night. A little warm-up before the main event. Get them! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes!
You good?
It zoomed in on the old man. That tells me we get to play him. Yes!
I did change this entire bar out.
Pardon?
I did to change this bar out. Every one of these buttons will be used. I can give you that heads up.
Screenshot. Let me screenshot it.
Ray Rude, Silk
Gentlemanly smash, gentlemanly flush, rage of a gentleman. Mandeville drop kick. Deliver a mandible attack with Manda double lariat. Mandeville sprint.
Okay, then.
That should be Mandeville break, not limit break.
Head to the grand beltway, Greymore now. Beautiful.
Why is he so overpowered?
You mean? An average encounter.
Just one-shotting everything! What? He's just one-shotting.
Behold the power of Hildibrand.
Godbert is more like it.
Mate, he's got God in his name. What do you expect? Just wait till you see the animations using this script.
I already have. it's great, man.
Okay.
Meow. It's fucking great. Yeah, boy. The power of a birthday suit, man. This is great. I fucking love it.
Oh wow, that was like super quick. Sure, I say, unless you've got a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them, just to leave the grade just being peace. I am sick, madam. I am barely in need of your service. I've become host to a viral infection. Lashes my strength in attempts to worse control myself. Now, once all of this is best, you birds, and do you even know who I am? The great Yosby. Genius, a physician, unfairly outcast who now cowers before you. I apologize for interrupting upon your work, but if you are the skilled physician
What's
you
for,
claim,
haha?
ask your assistance. A parasite has wormed its way inside
I'm
me. Its
reaching
roots
divergent, but
twisted and pull inside my shell,
fuck
draining
is
my
that?
strength. If you
Great, isn't it?
possess the skills and tools, I would see it removed. Well, so you're a special spleaky specimen, are you? The changes matter, yes. Turns them your lead. Let me see. Not haunted, indeed. No stillness, but something strange has certainly clawed its way inside you. These roots that torment you, so I'm not long too familiar with them, but it matters not. If there's something nasty inside the shell that must come out, we must use great Yasbi's extractor. It's your only hope. But to crack your stiff shell, we will first need some strength. The healing can be done, yes, but before that, my mighty extractor needs an upgrade. Buzz, brother, it's best when you see some of my brilliance, and the task for you is simple. Head over to that tangled mess of cages on the roads above the moors. 2 bugs hide away there. Good jump across.
What manner of fiend are you? I am Goba!
Being useful in progressing materials is still spines I need. A full bundle of them, 4 times.
Strange, I swear I felt a snowflake fell on me.
Stone.
I must have miscalculated the trajectory.
Prepare your machine for my return and I shall soon return the spines for I need to see myself free.
How much power should I have ran from the teeth of his skull? You will think me but to be a man. No, I am a god, faithful lad. I am Goba.
Right there.
You cross my hand, I'll bring this place down on your head. What am I about to witness? What am I? What is this limit break that it needs a cutscene?
One which is mighty strong indeed.
Now's our chance! A Mandeville combo! Just like your similar.
Okay, so after that long road, I need to go and head up. Actually, yeah. I need
Just
to
casually, like, slow fall swimming through the air.
The Mandeville Man!
Let's go and grab this. Makes things see the edge.
Victorious again! Mandeville Man, generational bonding, overdrive!
That thing.
Oh my god!
Good bugs, I am here to request of the Dr. Yarabi. She requires spines forged of steel for the operation. Ah, look at you.
This
She's
seems
so sick like
be
it
well
called
in
outside
hand.
like something weird. I reckon the
Don't get ahead of
for her
yourself.
herself. She's a sad sight for sure shell.
There you are, my loathsome
Second one,
nemesis. I have saved something
scraps
special
hard
just
if
for you.
she's wanted, she'll gotta be getting paid. Ah, friend, the little one speaks truthfully. You might be alien, but we can't be offering charity. We'll stick in the spots you need. You just gotta be ready to pound with some beats. Oh, I have more than enough. Support doing business, madam. I'm only the finest shot. We're selling, suppose. For your show's sake, we'll be hoping all them spines can get the job done. Like that. Ooh.
Oh my god. That was so. This is a fucking.
Whoop. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
No!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ah, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a magic exhibit facility while I was asleep?
Hey, what now? Not another bother for the great Yardaby. Madam, I have returned with the spine to request to allow me to enter that you may remove these specimens from my shell. Hup.
Nicely done, Inspector Billahar.
Ah, the
One more
spine
of the
is
clone
specimen
has
you
put
have,
the
and
original
then
to
it
shame.
is time indeed, but free you from
Inspector,
your wearing
please.
torment and show
I am but a pale
me is
imitation of
clear.
your ideal. I hardly knew keeping company with a famous.
Yes, yes, but
I
finally
knew
a
keeping
specimen worthy
company
from my
with a
mighty
famous warrior of light
extracted
would lead me to a worthy
beautiful
challenge, worthy of breaking a
yeah.
sweat at last. You've done all the work for me! Dot dot dot. It's rude of us not to share a slice of the action. Not even champions such as yourself must. Is even champions such as yourself must rest their bodies and let others rise to the occasion from time to time.
Life lessons from Hildibrand.
The villain is vanquished, and Nashu is returned to us safe and sound. I shall say we head back to Razat Han to regroup and rethink our position.
The operation
Your
is
comrade yet lives,
successfully
Master Pew Pew. I'm certain of
simply
it. Take
because
heart, and
hiding
let us continue the
and
search.
blasted in the building. Shut it dust if they saw how much I achieved without them.
It's bizarre that Godbird
Madam,
stuff
I
might be in
should
the owner be
find
like,
out
you know
more
what, you
feels
deserve a
such
rest.
as
I got
have
this.
rarely suffered.
I know, right?
It does seem to have
Why
been
every other
done so long.
being's like, we need
Madam,
you to deal
everything
with
shall
this.
linger so much.
God,
You
but it's
deserve
like,
a rest, but first.
I know, but good, but it's like, I said you rest, so you rest. I'll take care of the primals.
Suppose great.
Godbird would temper the primals.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just make sure.
To Garmon and back have we journeyed. Yet this is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends, the shard of Sir we secured shall lead us onwards to new discoveries.
Oh, I can finally heal again.
Wait for me, Inspector! I don't know which way is onwards! I should follow him, shouldn't I? But wait for me!
I have unlocked my first trial for Stormblood.
Okay, give us 1
Nice.
second to finish this cutscene and be right with you.
Sure thing.
A final word from yours truly, if I may. The complexities of Godbrand's techniques had me...
Flummoxed.
Yeah, I confess, but I do believe this recent spot of exertion has provided just the inspiration I require. When you're ready to proceed with our endeavour, play drop a word in Master's ears. I shall make myself available forthwith. Until our next meeting! Until we meet again! But then he will say something. Ah, thank you for assisting with my investigations. Once again, I chose the right with unexpectable phenomenon, and yes, I am no closer to exposing people as well. Can see conspiracy.
The almighty conspiracy.
He will slip up one day though, and you and I will be there to catch him. Do you want to send us a party invite, my dear friend?
You admit I'm your friend?
Sorry, my dear subordinate.
There we go. How do I do that? It's been too long.
And
Well,
go to
you
your
think that's
friends
the end of the cutscene?
Friend list.
Yeah,
It
but
says you guys are still in it.
you can still, should still be able to send it to us.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm able to invite that player's before
Okay,
watching
well,
cutscene.
just wait a little bit longer then. The Radiant Host!
Oh, right. Wrong way. Oh, shit.
See, he's got underwear on.
Does he though? Does he really?
He now has clothing on.
Yeah, deep ducks.
You took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return, seeking my assistance once again. I discern your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine.
Yeah, where's the fleas in the moment? The fleas, Grand Gate, yeah. Closest will be the blasted steps.
You have my attention. Imagine that with friends actually inside the helmet. Bah, bah. Alien friends with strange technology. Cloning yourself can lead to tragedy. But sometimes you get what you don't expect. A blocky man of quality, Inspector Brandhild. But flecked face for sure, but still keep. See you, Inspector. And get the rest of it. Oh well. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Alright, now you should be able to send it. If you still need us.
You think?
Yep.
I would? Because I do not trust myself with strangers right now.
And there's still more that I need to encounter. Damn.
What are you going in
Oh,
as, friend?
that is a moment.
I'm going in as a healer.
Do you want someone else to heal with you?
Oh yeah, it's trial. Yes, I would love another healer, please. Because
Sure, I'll bring in my level 100 white mage.
yeah, I don't know whether
you over here.
I remember all the controls.
Well, I'm ready whenever.
Nez, you ready?
Don't know which one this is that we're doing.
The pool of tribute.
It's not the glory of combat. It's I salute you. The seas part, for we alone. That one. Nez, did you get put in as a gunbreaker or dark knight?
I'm doing Dark Knight for the relic.
Yeah, but did you get put in? Were you dark gunbreaker when it popped? When he put us in?
No, but it doesn't really matter.
Do you want me to cancel and
I mean, you can if you want. 10 minutes is a lot for a tank and 2 healers, I'll admit.
okay.
What's in need? DPS is in need. That's why.
Everything needs DPS. You know what? Sure, I'm gonna believe the
No,
lies.
it says high level dungeons need healing.
This
Yeah,
is a
but-
trial, my friend.
True.
Alright, if tank's on a need, sure, put us in, coach.
Now it's gone down up to 30 minutes.
Yeah, so it's clearly not in need, is it?
Nope.
Why is that the icon? Why?
What's wrong? Where are you?
I had the quest for the next step of the weapon.
Oh. I guess I could do that while we're back.
Yeah, but then, hey look, you got a cutscene, you can't accept the queue, so you gotta skip it. That's my only problem with cutscenes in the game.
Okay, I should be able to do that.
Oh, I guess. Oh well. If I have to skip it, I have to skip it. Ah, how are you finding that Manville weaponry of yours? Seeing as mine was for hand at the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. So it can always be better, and it sounds like Gerbert ready to build on the bare bones of what we produced so far. I shall call upon his lordship.
Okay, then we are heading to.
Ah, so good of you to come. I had my nose buried in that manual for what feels an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne fruit. It seemed that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must play another variety of meteorite, much as one produces sparks by smashing one rock against another. A rare in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something rather more intangible. Well, don't leave us hanging, you old demonic peacock. Tell us already. My ancestors' time is, well, it is as much a journal as it is instructional guide. And Godbrand details a history of failure to evaluate his creations. As he was a warrior as well, he thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wild, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. Post-battle, Cliffy spilled his secret, and miracles made his very next attempt at augmentation was a resounding success. So you see, the missing ingredient in Godbrand's recipe for a hunt was the supply and tranquility achieved in the awakening of victory. I myself received the blessings of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Rory of Light, following a mid-encounter with Dr. Legge. However, I contended Master Gerot that my meditation is as yet inadequate. You think me smashing skulls instead of ingots somehow improve my forging instincts? I guarantee it, in fact, until you triumph over this trial, I suggest the next rung of Bill Marshall will forever remain beyond your reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into, nay, sir, I have prepared for you the perfect opponent. If you'd be so kind as to join, I shall be with you momentarily. I'm reading bits and pieces because why not? So is this going to be another solo instance?
Do you think they would do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's a little annoying.
Is it?
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
But there is one tiny detail that I forgot
And what's
while
that?
doing this. Well, how does one improve a weapon?
By
Getting a new, better
refining
one.
it?
And how do you refine it when it's equipped?
You have to take it off.
Which requires another weapon.
You need
And you
2
don't-
weapons? Or do
No, you don't need two. You don't need 2 weapons. You need to take the weapon off for it to be able to be improved. Which means my dumbass doesn't have another Dark Knight weapon.
Okay. Just buy a very cheap one from Market Board.
That's what I'm looking for, man.
It's like my Venus mistress. Just grow how you hard I am working.
Well, here I am. So where's my perfect opponent? Eager to begin, I see. Capital, follow me and we can get this clarifying combat underway. He's gonna have to fight a behemoth. A flimsy little mammoth. Now I ain't a worry, but feast your eyes on these arms. If there were a tavern bowl with a smart coin be the shot smithy. As it should be, which is why I set this fellow's barrel premise to the maximum level. Right then, let's do this. Just then the limits breaks on him. He's so weak. What is this? Tricky little bastard. I know what this is called for. Salamander oil! Generous application of Manville lubrication. I'm so glad I don't have to watch this cutscene.
You're welcome.
Man, they were applying lubrication. I don't want to. I don't want to fucking worry about
What do you
that.
mean they? You were.
Jesus Christ, Chaos. What's your cutscene?
Why would I watch my cutscene when I can shoot you?
Oh, there might be a little event going on still. I don't know. It gives you a lot of emotes.
No, I think that's ended.
No, we're trying to. Ooh.
Let the rebels begin! Ah!
What class are you, demon?
Fight mode.
Okay. It's been so I don't remember the symbols.
You know the. Yep.
Yeah, I thought everyone else going in, so I was like, yep, going in myself.
You probably should go and do the Smith again.
For what again?
The Smith, they teach you how to play the game.
Probably should, yes.
The fact that you know to stack those markers means you're already better than other people who come back after a break.
I just saw everyone else doing it, so I did it too.
And that's a perfect way to do it.
The seas part for we alone!
Although I will say, they still use tank coster markers, which aren't used by the game still.
Uh,
I've never seen that before.
and what would that be?
Oh, the way we just did dodge that. Oh. Thank you.
Don't forget to resummon your fairy.
Right, yes, I need to do that.
The seas part for we alone!
Nope. This way.
Don't run away.
Do I have...
Now run in,
Because I
run in,
already
run in, run in, run in. Don't send them. Don't send them the bad.
Yeah, there's still deep fire water.
Most of these abilities do shit. I managed to get up to this trial just by doing nothing but attacking while I had my companion and my fairy do the healing. Anyway, loose dreaming. Found it.
How our hearts sing in the chaos!
Ooh, pretty.
Wild and pure and forever free!
My audio is dying. What is this?
Do you need to get new headphones?
Who knows? Rejoice!
Give a glorious combat! That's wrong balls.
For the glory of combat! Isn't the same voice actor?
Souls, I salute you!
It does sound like it.
My audio is dying badly for me.
Stone at our beck and call!
Oh, I'm
Your audio's
frozen.
like, this ain't Hildibrand, I guess I'm giving up.
I'm on the very far right, very far right.
Six of these are button for that.
You don't need to worry about the other ones.
I'm still alive. Ow.
I have no idea.
It looked like I had 0 HP for some goddamn reason.
My OD is working again.
The seas part, for we alone.
Such ferocity. Wow.
Yep, same attack.
I also have no clue if my curing wolf was actually curing him.
I'm definitely not getting shit from this.
'Twas a memorable dance indeed.
He's not even bad guy.
I received 2 player commendations somehow,
Probably because you.
even though I died twice.
Probably because yeah.
People do like giving it to new people.
Hmm.
Okay,
Well, I
think
guess I
know
could
where I'm
buy
going.
complimentary charcoal. Free. So do I have to be? I have to be on Reaper for it, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Hmm. Where's the market board here?
There isn't one.
Oh, really? Where can one buy it?
I went to the main city to do them.
Can't you just buy it here?
That's you done.
Actually, no. I have a Reaper weapon. What am I doing?
You weren't as foolish as I.
No, I kept one because I was like, oh, glam, yes. I
And that's you done.
completely forgot I had it. That Varanus is roaring, and yeah, already. Let's get them.
Oh, I know
them
exactly
stock
where I
box
am
in.
now.
Right. Send for his lordship, and we can break out the hammer and top.
Oop.
Oh, it looks so cool.
Yeah, I've seen bigger.
Success! Cubs of Man taken to new heights. The amazing Mandeville side.
Head to the hunted. Best way to get there would be through Belhart.
What did I tell you? The undeniable results of your martial awakening. I still have my doubts on that front, but it's a beautiful thing of beauty nevertheless. On the topic of mastery, should you desire to refine any other Manville armaments in your possession, then play cool upon my here. He too has found enlightenment in the crew of battle and stands ready with a clear mind and steady hand.
Belhart.
Put on some pants. I'll be around as usual to make sure it all meets me demand and standards. Are you pleased with your weaponry and your appearance by the by, or were you perhaps more with its previous incarnation? Oh, I do understand
No.
the attraction of simple elegance. Which is why we bring often a new line of Manville weapon replicas. I am opening a storefront here on a trial basis, so please do bless us with your patronage if you feel so inclined. They're wearing clothes, yay!
No, that's no.
Ah, I thought Rome was a gussing for a commerce. Our work is as very pleasing as it is practical, though it would be foolish to leave such an obvious business venture untapped. Merchant talk aside, how much longer will we probably perfect your unscratched? I got a feeling we're scratch the surface. An excellent and difficult one to answer. In breaking the cipher, I have come to realize that the manual is but the first part of an incomplete set.
Glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong
Incomplete?
limbs
You
and
can't be
keen
serious.
sight.
We'll play the rest of it then.
Found
Precisely
folks
unknown.
are
Finding the
keen to treasure
guns
aim.
shall consume
We'd
my
be
waking
right
hours.
honored to play a little
Bah,
game with you.
the upcoming table of the will consume mine. You're lucky they got an impressive selection of spirits. Once again, I do apologize for the intermediate delays. Fare thee well, my friend. I shall depart on my quest without further ado.
Okay. All I need. Alright, the pins for throwing and my associates will provide the target. Hit the target 15 times and you will miss the price. Hit the target 15 times and win your prize. Oh. Ah, okay. So...
Oh yeah, Nez, have you heard about what they're doing with dyes?
With dyes, no.
So you know how we have like heaps of dyes in this game?
Ah, okay, so I have any...
They're going to be condensing them down to 3 dyes. So you, let's say if you have dye 1, like it will be A, B, C. If you have set dye A, you can use a set of dyes, and you don't need any of the others. If you have existing dyes in your inventory, you can trade them over at a Calamity Saboteur for the new ones.
Honestly, I think they personally, I think they would probably be better off keeping the primary dye set.
So
Like a primary yellow dye, a primary green dye, and just use those ones instead.
yeah.
Good.
But no, it's going to be like you get the whole color palette kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's like a dye A. Alright, what
Good.
colors does it encompass?
I think it's 93 different types.
Yeah, but which one's green?
I think all of them are pretty much an A. Then you have the silver ones that look like metal in B, and then I think C are others. I think.
Yeah, but I think they, get rid of the confusion. It's probably gonna be better if they kept like generic green, generic red, and just expounded off of that.
Yeah. And the side looks so cool. I'm happy with just this.
Well, what next, my good chap?
That is always the question. Is Chaos coming up to another? Let's see, 7. We can continue with Hildibrand and if Chaos needs us, or we can go and just stalk Chaos.
I'm so far behind you guys. You just do what you want and I'll request your help when I need it.
Ordinarily, I'd absolutely go for the like Stalk Chaos option, but you are streaming. It's probably not going to be too
Stop
entertaining.
streaming.
Oops.
Let's go Soul Chaos. We're off to see Evil Wizard. No, we can continue on with Hildibrand.
Yes, spare me.
What does yours look like? Yeah, I'll.
I'm better off just, doing this and going a link. This way Chaos can also see it as well.
See what?
Relic weapons.
Yeah, the step 2 of the relic weapon. Now we can see it on your own character's model.
That looks so dope. Yours
It does. I'd be fine without the glow.
Oh, 100%.
But I did also get the replica of the first version, so I can always just go back to that one if I want to use that one.
Oh yeah. They're also pretty much moving every item over to the armoire.
As it should be.
Yes. So
What do you mean moving
all
everywhere?
Dawn Trade gear will be able to go to the armoire, and they'll be rolling back dungeon gear. They're
Say
also
they will, but
and they're also going to be making it so class relics, or like class gear.
yeah, the artifact gear. I did read that part.
Yeah. But
The thing is, I've already thrown away the artifact gear.
can't you get it back?
You can, but I have to go to the Calamity Salvager and buy back each individual piece. It's like, I don't really want to do that.
Fair enough. Eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that ship of alien SAR ship we recovered? Do you want? Give me one, sir.
Oh no.
Yep.
It's a bit warm, so I'm just going to turn on my fan a bit. Well, Inspector Brittahan has employed his unsettling calculator to capacity to extract the damage to the greater hull, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without expensive repairs. Our most likely scenario, then, is that some unknown agent made off with the starship records, along with Pew Pew's acquaintance. Unfortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is signally shadowed Cape with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's head over to Karma first. The inspector and others are staying in a dwelling there, and I would rather not explain myself twice. I'm not doing his voice, I fucking hate his voice.
Yes.
I suppose you just give him a nerd voice. Actually, I'd rather not explain twice.
This is my normal voice. I'm a nerd.
Exactly.
Sure, what you expect.
Oh shit, I could have
No
just
act-
tabbed
no
over.
acting
What the
needed.
fuck why am I running though?
You want your exercise.
I want to experience my relic weapon. Eventually I need to get a tank relic weapon here. The replica physical and magical as well. Oh,
Well, we should have gotten them when they were like more recent content to us. Much like I went to get another ARR one. Well, I can't say another.
No,
but I
I
have
mean-
made 2 ARR relic
I
weapons.
mean Hildibrand. Or Dawn Trail.
Yeah, I might get the first step of the Sage one and just leave it there.
Yeah, fair enough. I want to have at least one for each type, and then I'll go back and get the ones that I kind of like the look of. Horrible misfortune! Calamity! Yes, poor Master Pew Pew has fallen gravely ill. Pew Pew! He's so blush green. More so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald.
How many sets of clothes do you think he goes through?
He's a gillionaire, he'll be fine. Pew Pew is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases he might be ravaging his body. Nashu delights of a best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. Good gods, Nashu! You blew our host's domicile to pieces. Put them away.
Ooh, double crit. Nice.
Never gets to use them again.
If I may, when I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's archives. This information includes an understanding of Master Pupu's philology, which should be significant for me to understand his condition. Simple words, people. Simple. An exo-man hybrid mind explains for impossible calculations. Eureka! I have it. Master Pupu is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. I know, right? As a visitor to Ethereum, Master Pupu has no prior exposure to our illnesses. He is thus practically susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Aha! Just as I summarized. We must put aside the case until we have nursed our sick comrade back to health. But even if it is a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. The ingredients you shall have. So, what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Pupu's collective samples, otherwise there are only two which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A cerebral organ can be extracted from one of a current which wonder. Welcome. The slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for travel relic weapon ideas. The other is in question is a rare fungus known as dumpstrum, which I can hoping can be found among the Great Works' expensive stocks of alchemical. I'm half given up at this point.
Reagents.
No, as you can read from here.
No, I'm good.
Nah, I decided.
Ain't that too bad.
Otherwise,
If
Chaos
someone
can.
gets just silent. I think Chaos is doing his own MSQ at the moment.
Yeah, so it looks like it has to be you. Come on.
I'm good. You've got his voices.
You
No
don't
point
have to
changing
do
voice back to
voices.
midway.
You don't have to do voices. Just read it. Read it. Read it.
Here's where we start picking different options, because of course we can.
Read it.
Fine. Very well. Nashu, Delian, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Brandyhuld, you're such an expert in all things Thavnir. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus?
Akafungi. Hehehe.
Then let us not prolong Master Pupu's suffering a moment longer. It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. I also have no clue if I'm going too fast.
No, you're fine. As long as I click the right button. Boom. So that's how it feels to have someone read it for you. Oh,
Yeah,
whatever.
no, it was quite relaxing, and now I have to do all the work again.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. You just spawned ahead of me.
There is. Here.
Alright, that's the level.
I didn't even get to do anything.
We are level 100. Actually, I should have asked, did you actually get a level?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Ah, Jojo, I have every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the Dutch room yet eludes us. The alchemist
Are
saved.
you only voicing him or something?
I mean, I don't know. The alchemist say the fungi has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. Then I must put my keen inspector's senses to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dark.
That's the essence of the dank. They're even pronouncing the sure wrong, which is probably why they can't find it.
Damp. The word is damn true, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. This close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. You may voice him.
I hear you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell, if you're interested.
But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow.
Right then. If you give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction upon perfumed ride.
Was it genuine clairvoyance or simply or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Though in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildibrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to rise and take this man up on his timely offer.
Oop. Okay, then to the Farfield. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Whoop.
I see you down there.
What do you mean?
Da-da-da-da. Oop.
How do you just teleport?
Wrong thing.
Explain
I'm
your
not-
this witchcraft.
It's called lag.
Explain this witchcraft.
Was that dude's name the Punisher Ogre?
Ready?
Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here's the damn shroom, as promised.
Oh, glad we are for your assistance.
Ah, ta ta. Not so fast. There is still the matter of payment.
Of course, of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man?
Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil.
1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery.
A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity.
Nashu, how fare we for coin? We're plump out of it, Inspector. And then this is a prickly prat. Prickly pickle. Where are we to attain sufficient funds at such short notice?
Of course. His eyes actually looked down at me.
No, Danny.
Hey Nez, there's an answer for you.
Yep, absolutely. I have an orchestration role collecting problem. Gotta buy them all. Spent the last of my savings on Return to Oblivion. That I have to.
I'm gonna follow. If that's the way of it, then I shall beg father for the necessary amounts. Saving Master Pew Pew's life is worth every gil. You may do this voice as well.
Give that man nothing.
Okay. Seems like I would need to go into.
We have you now,
Well,
deceitful
well.
scum. Your swindling days are over.
Furthest way to the Wormfields is by the Marrow.
Radzat Han, city guard at your service. We'd received report of this man's questionable activities and been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you was quite frankly ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it.
Yes, very much so. This is very magnificent.
Magnanimous, I think.
Magnanimous of you.
Bah, you think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. He blames a rising star among the merchant prices for his woes. Van Hoody, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of hierarchy, put a lot of people out of work.
Van Hoody. I know that name. Something about deals gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Harnish enterprise, I think. But baked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety.
Truly, there is no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hoody are, nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely, to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hoody's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home, and commissioned a private airship among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh?
Man, I wish.
What, the airship, or...?
Yeah, have you, like, just picture up at your house, takes you to work. Koi, that swindling case has barely started before you solved it, Inspector. All in a day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon this hill is concluded. Let's hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Builderhand, shall we?
I could
Well,
both
they
be
linger
forgiven,
here
voice
still,
actor
perhaps
already out
like
of the
myself,
story.
you have to be with them. It's just- There we go.
I may have modified his lordship with his secrets of
With two
divine manifestation, but the stench of fire yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe.
You can fly there if you want, but
Haha.
no.
Inspector Hildibrand tells me you have liver to go along with his damp shrew? Damp shrew? A fine specimen, thank you. I'll be mixing the ingredients into the starship so that us convey Master Pew Pew outside that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us and we can commence the treatment.
Yep.
Why is that child still there?
Oh.
You didn't see them?
Oh, the little guy that follows. Of course. It's been in every cutscene. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised that no one's actually done anything about it.
I see him in the background.
It's Bushel.
Oh, I feel so much better. I can't thank you all enough.
Yep.
Master Poo Poo recovered his strength in mere moments. It would seem his power of
Recuperation.
are just as advanced as his technology.
You're not even hiding behind the bush.
I came from another world, a stranger you have no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of the star are so very welcoming. Ha ha ha! You're our dear friend now, Master Pew Pew. It is our pleasure to help.
Hmm.
And it'll be my pleasure to harm. Back again. I'll not fall for the same trick try.
So they all should be.
Brillahan!
Yep. Right thing. Should be done here. There it is.
Oh
Okay, it leads to here.
my god.
No.
What the fuck? Basketball? Seriously? And temperament words taste my full power! She's been practicing. Oh, poor creature.
Hey, it turned itself into a basketball.
Okay. Oh.
Dunk on him!
Ding 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 ding! Oh, it just walks away.
It's
Not
it's
again! I will blasting on. They literally, it's literally Team Rocket. And
But
now,
that we're blasting off again.
and now with Beastmaster coming.
I want to know if this cutscene's any different if you have a Doblin pet as a Beastmaster. Roads are gone again.
Who took the full force of that destructive beam? You still stand, somewhat stunned, but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this unexpected fortitude of yours, and I feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Ah ha ha ha! A fine jest, but I assure you I am without a doubt a Udarian-born man of you of just
Terrestrial.
terrestrial human stock.
The most convoluted words they could choose.
I know. He's Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. What more do you need to know?
How does your work have you expect?
Where to even begin, but never mind. We have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Pew Pew's missing comrade. It's time we reopen the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage, and it was Plight. With Charlie. I'm all but certain they've allied with extraterrestrial, which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I wager to find what we're looking for in Ultra Alien. We need only infect their operations and expose their nefarious conspiracy.
You know, they're both accurate.
Hey, K-Tron,
Yes.
1 or 2?
2.
Trust me, they sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. My master didn't fear just like supporting facts. We have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand that Cheyenne sets the stands for monitoring the astrology
Astronomical and astrological.
phenomenon. May have the experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements.
Nope, not that way.
I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my pudorance.
Presumptuousness.
Why are they using such unorthodox words? Nay, my friend.
Because they can.
I too sense our path points to the Isle of Icons. I think I know who has the friend. Pack your bags and run. We leave for Charlene immediately.
And who do you think has?
The trader, like the one that's like that she has been theorized to turn metal into gold. They're using the spaceship's copying facility.
That is an ominous silhouette.
What do you mean ominous? What the fuck is that?
An ominous silhouette.
What? Charlene awaits. We need only charter a suitable sea vessel. Of course, but does not the city many days sail to the north? Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination?
Yep.
So this experimental Aetheryte will allow us to terraform here, even absent etheric attunement. Splendid, then we shall avail ourselves of the technology material forthwith. No! I think we said that and didn't actually say the side effects on fucking purpose.
Of course.
Are
Why
you right?
would we say the side effects?
I'm very looking nice.
Chaos, where you at, boy? Do you need a hand?
No, I'm still good. Just a lot of cutscenes and shit.
Fair enough.
And I had a snack.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, but I got served dinner while sitting at my computer,
this
so
is the
I had to
city.
eat that.
Fair enough.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is the city of learning. Gentlemen should feel right at home here. How are you? Oh, not serious. Mix. Experimental Aetherites make travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics.
You self-invited.
But this is not the time to succumb to nausea, not here. In the belly of the beast. Rumor has it Mashali and secret agents travel the star in search of specimens, which they collect to bring home in service to a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. If we're to find answers, then that's where we need to look. Labyrinthos? Not a military facility. Secret agents? You mean the cleaners? Chaos 1 and 2.
2.
Labyrinthos, not a military facility. I say this Labyrinthos sounds promising. I say we head down there and make inquiries as to the whereabouts of our missing alien friend. We simply take a lift from a hall of yes, then let us be on our way. not beating, isn't it? Let's go. Let's go. I don't know why you didn't take leave right now.
By the time I run down there to go up to it, and the game loads,
I
then
guess.
I also thought we had to go through the roster.
Ah, there must be the lifts in question. And I bet they're going to say, sorry, you can't proceed. Oh, you're friends with the Warrior of Light? Go right ahead. Do you wish to descend into Labyrinthos, sir? Actually, are you even cutscene yet?
Nope.
Okay, I'll wait.
No, you keep going. If you get ahead of me, I don't need to voice act anymore.
No, this is your character now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't see a character.
You see a small child with a sword.
That's me.
An other sword. And she's got a hair bun.
Did you already read this passage?
Yeah, but you need to read it.
Do you wish to descend into Labyrinthios, warrior?
There we go.
My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance.
If it is assurances you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge our trustworthiness.
Are they trustworthy? I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Admission to Labyrinthios is subject to foreign policy.
You're the ones who should be judged! I know you're hiding aliens and extra technology in that underground base of yours. Admit it!
Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like you've already voice acted this person.
Oh-ho! Oh-ho! Here's a girl enough. Our paths cross in most fashion.
Serendipitous.
Father, what business brings you to Charlian? I almost said Serenthia.
Oh my god, I'm at the game. Hell yeah.
I'm in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continuing refinement of the Mandavillian weaponry. My investigations lead me to believe it is to be found here in Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business down below, this is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift?
Ah, Master Godbert Mandeville. The Forum sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider the permissions arranged.
I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the
Archaon, I think that's correct.
Archaon, yeah. I don't need to be counted. I already have permission to enter.
Yeah, but they don't.
They'll find a way.
They're the 5th member, after all.
I'm the 5th member! Rough to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. From what Father tells me, the storage facility is resplendent with samples and specimens collected from every land of Ephirius. If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and crashed starships, it would be these studious folk.
I like how you come to a word you can't pronounce, you just pause and skip over it.
What's that?
A shiny silver saucer? I'm sorry, but we have no record of such object in our archives, either whole or in part.
Or so you would have us believe, but the promise of this complex, but the purpose of this military fortress is plain. You can't deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships.
We are not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in Thormazan, but it was neither for military purposes nor of extraterrestrial origin.
Disguising your foul lies with a sprinkling of the truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, and then everyone will hear what you're really up to!
While I cannot assist you with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here.
You do? And where was that, pray tell?
At Mariel Agronomics, in the medial circuit. The lift at the back of the building will take you down there.
Many thanks, my good man. Well, it seems you found yourselves a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day.
Every time you voice act Godbird, he gets older. Without fail, every
He
time
ages
gets
a
older.
day.
Another round of in-depth inquiries by the agent of inquiry and his friends is in order. To Astromonarchs we go! Yay!
Astronomics was so wrong.
But it makes you laugh every time I get it wrong. Maybe I'm doing it on purpose.
You're doing it on purpose, so you can't be, claim that you're the official voice actor. Are we on that one first?
You do battle orders one, but I hate doing battle.
Am I doing these as well, or what?
You do this one, I'll do the next one, you do the last one.
Ah, you must be talking about one of those new Mandragora strains. We whipped up a batch of bright blue straight onions, but I'm afraid they started to rot almost immediately. Not a mandra, you say? Well, the only other bluish things I can think of around here are the grapes. Look at how luscious this crop turned out.
Your description would lead me to believe you're looking for one of the mandrakes hereabouts. But if, as you say, it's something else you're after, then I'm not sure if I can be of much help. I only just started working here, so you may have more luck asking the other hands.
You and your store-bought mount.
It was a collector's item.
Store-bought mount.
It was a collector's item.
Yes, the little blue man. Saw him with my own two eyes, I did, and it was no Mandragora. A gleaner in the company of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there, only this, friend you described was scuttling along with them. I know not what purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever it was, they didn't tarry here long.
Wonderful! That corroborates with the information I, but moments ago, skillfully squandered out of this farmer. She claims to be acquaintance of the gleaner in question, in fact, and will bring him to talk to us shortly. Let's round up the others. We should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. Thank you for the hydrate. Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, shit. Seems like Nether has found
Drink,
I
drink,
do it
drink.
from time to time.
yes, but you've also triggered the update, the upgraded version.
I do
Drink,
not know another one.
motherfucking drink!
For that I have.
You're the folk asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, and you've brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, surely.
My friend was really here then?
They certainly were. If you've a moment or three, I'll tell you the whole tale, oh god. To begin at the beginning, I was in Thevno on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon bore a damaged vessel, the likes of which I'd never seen before.
Could it be?
As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities. Thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire about his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share his story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn lands of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that there was conflict, there would be a need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture, and so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silvery ship and its shaken pilot crashed into a snowfield.
Good.
It can't be a coincidence.
The story continues. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Rads at Harn. His guests wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthios, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thormazane engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics. While the engineers followed these step by step to craft the essential bits and bobs, the apothecary and his companion were waiting here at Mariol.
And then what happened?
Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but, being typical Charlayans, I wager they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over every square ilm of that ship. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft, and that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. Or so I'd like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thavnarian truth, you see, and love to entertain these idle flights of fancy. But I've rambled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you.
Now I need to do that with a Scottish accent.
What do you mean a Scottish accent?
Can it be true? I have a readership in Charlian? Perhaps I misjudged these people. It seems your comrade is hired and healthy, must be pure and in the company of a harnish alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful indeed that we made the journey. I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Razathan and continue the search. I'll give you a free teleport.
Okay, plus steps. Yeah.
My god, I think you're loading faster than me.
Yep.
couldn't be right.
I am also streaming, so it makes sense.
This one.
To summarize our findings, we now know Master Pupi's friend is safe and in the company of a harnessed gentleman, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising.
I knew it.
Father, you returned to the city. I trust this means your own investigation was successful? That it was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the essence of a hereditary Mandeville relic, which slumbers the secret of weapon augmentation. Yet although I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic, and how he thus surrendered it into Charlene's safekeeping for study. The trail led me to Limfurioso, as it turns out the Severians never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian I found the crew tucked away in a dusky corner of an Arcanion, with still awaiting processing. And here it is, an oddity even bit as perplexing as Goldbert's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Oh, I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Mandavidians, a star-faring race with whom we once traded. Starfaring? Mandavillians! Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our people shared ideals and inventions, so I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can have a decipher the device project whatever image will store upon it. Our darkened room would afford us the clearest view. However,
oh yeah, there's also that.
then let us retire to our rooms and dim the lights. We must behold these secrets in optimal conditions.
He was right all along.
Mandavillians.
Coincidental.
A coincidental naming. Or is there some deeper connection? It turns out they're an alien. Do you know what? It would make sense for this family.
What wouldn't make sense for the family? Let's start there.
Everyone comfortable? Let's see what the device has for us. Ready to voice act.
It's a projector, there's no voices. I am Godbrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire.
First Lord of House Mandeville. This is the Godbrand? Our founding father?
I record this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end.
The Godbrand's an alien.
Heirs of mine.
Yep.
I am not a man born of the star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mandavillians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. What is happening?
That is a very good question.
Mandovillians are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms.
What do you mean by bonding?
Great question. Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host's mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience.
I knew there was something alien about that impossible invulnerability.
Imperviousness. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandovillians. This symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. So it was at that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until, tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Every planet upon which we Mandovillians resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares.
That sounds rather familiar. So even stars far removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days.
Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. We flew and flew until we found a planet. Your planet. Untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death. But even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the fallen star. As a rule, Mandovillians do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another.
My god.
Are they a mushroom?
It
They,
sounds
they,
like
they
they're
look
a
like
mushroom.
a beholder to me.
That's a Coblian.
True. No, the little
Is-
parasite form. Looks like a little beholder.
Yeah, that's like the Coblon thing that has like the gems on its back with the tentacle legs.
No, not,
The
not
thing that
that,
got turned
not
into a
that.
basketball.
You see that little ball that went from that creature to the man? That looked like a little beholder.
I thought that was just the scaled down version, but fair enough. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelled within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Of course. Although not pure Mandovillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology. A boon, I suspect, shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Mandeville. My dear descendant, the folk of this star are most fragile. Yet, as the first man I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. Also, his outfit reminds me of Goku for some reason.
I can see it.
including like the little Krillin dots on his head.
Yep.
Wow.
As the last of the Mandavillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes and my armory of Mandeville armaments for the benefit of these wonderful peoples whom I hold in the highest regard. Is that a mating dance?
I guess it is.
Okay, Mandavillians are like spacewalks. They're mushrooms.
What an astounding development.
Well, I love it every time that your mic cuts out, Demon. I know that you're in.
I, Hildibrand, Hector Maximilian Mandeville, shall heed the passionate plead of my illustrious forebearer. No case is too big, nor too small should it be in service to my fellow man.
And he's gone.
He learns he's descended from an extra-dimensional being and it's still business as usual? But wait a minute. Then why is Lady so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too? Well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. But I do wonder if that self-same blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that. Oh, but it's unimportant. My present purpose remains on. Don't tell me. A cousin married a cousin. Is that what that's implying? I will bring our Mandeville weaponry to the peak of perfection for Godbrand and for the good of our star.
Again, what wouldn't you consider wrong for Mandavillians?
Not where. But before I forget, I have a gift for you. Pray wait me at the Ifrit Plaza and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Some truths can shatter the foundations of our belief when brought to light, but I have to say, this wasn't one of them. The more striking discovery was that I have devoted readers in Charlian. They were those who pursue my publication are allies against forever expanding webs of lies and deception without exception. I have misjudged the Charlian people. They are not collaborators or the artifacts of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plunk the depths of the unknown. That must appeal to you, though. That one still has ulterior motives. I bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. I hope you've not been waiting too long.
He's even older now.
This is a gift I mentioned. Master Pew Pew's earnest request inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. I thought it would only thing that you'd be one to care for this simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. Shh. Zip it. Quiet. I don't want to hear it.
You want me to voice act, and I can do so. That thing is larger than I am, by the way.
What thing? That thing?
Yeah, it's standing next to me right now.
And as for our Mandeville, I believe my answer has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master, and I shall endeavour to join you with the utmost certainty. Until then, my dear friend.
So while I don't have the 1500 time stones, we can now do the next step of the weapon.
I also do not have 15,000 tombstones.
15,000. My god, that's going to be quite the grind.
Speaking of grinding, I'm doing that at the moment.
Weapon shards for the items, I guess?
And rosaries.
Oh, rosaries.
Yeah, I need around 1,300 to get 2 more tools. This is like the best way I've found to do it. It's like in 6 seconds you're able to get like 65 rosaries, and well, if you're quick enough.
Whenever you're ready, Nez.
That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, someone else was talking to me, but... Lord Van Hootie, I come with ill tidings. Professor Lugier set an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear.
That brothering dolt.
Rothering.
No matter. Preparations are well underway. The manif- will proceed as planned. Yeah, I knew he had it.
You mean?
That's what I was talking about. Also, Will, thank you for the look. I'm doing all well. I hope you are well. Thanks for the look, and I also hope you are enjoying your FF adventure so far.
Well, more people with Final Fantasy adventure.
I will mention this is Endwalker Hildibrand, so there is references to what is mentioned up to Endwalker. So if you don't want to hear that, I wouldn't suggest having the stream unmuted then. But it is your decision. I don't know if you're in this FF or in another one. Also, this terrible voice acting and saying of words. Yes, yes. Chaos.
Yep.
How goes your side?
Slow.
Now, this is around the normal time where we stop for D&D, so do we want to keep going?
Otherwise it would be grinding 4 times 7.
There you go.
What are you doing, Katron?
Just farming the last bit of money that I need to get some tools that I found, which requires it to be bought from a vendor.
I
And also
see.
they're expensive as hell.
My question is, are you continuing?
Are you?
I can.
I'm probably gonna finish this quest then still.
Yeah, because you usually leave at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be good to go for a few minutes.
Few minutes.
Minutes.
Yeah, nah, disregard one from what I said.
We'll do. It's very easy to do. We do it often.
So does that mean you're continuing?
Yeah, I'm continuing.
Okay. I might go and get a little snack, but I'm down to continue. Hildibrand.
Okay, that should be more than enough now.
Okie dokie.
Cool, I'll be back in a sec.
Actually, we can head back this way.
I have brought my snack. It is some biscuits.
Alright then, I will need to head to the blasted slip.
What is this image? Oh, this is also going to be the last investigation, so I'm gathering this is the end. So we can finish it.
Okay. Get the more expensive one first. Oh, I have more than enough left over. Beautiful.
Hey, before you run away, did you want to do a queue of some type?
I could, yes. Which one do you want to do?
Peace be. Identify oneself to fellow thieves.
It can be your pick, since you
you
are the one that hasn't played in a while.
King damage.
Mm.
Ooh.
How about leveling roulette?
Alright, just mind when this gets back though.
Sure.
Okay. Put two for the
That was giving me a chance to eat my snack.
Box and husks. Harpoon into foes to steal rosaries and shell shards while not causing additional damage. Oh, that's not bad. I don't think I have the vault fragment.
Oh, Dragon's neck. Okay.
No, I don't have the vault fragment. Vault fragment will be. Here, okay. I'll need to go and head up.
Welcome back, chat.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
So where are you up into the MSQ chaos?
You playing?
At the moment,
West,
bring it down to
I
you?
am doing.
that would be nice. Thank you.
Is a new Ruby Tither.
A new... What level's the quest?
I just closed the menu. Let me get it back up. It is level 64. I'm not that far in.
Thank you.
It's hot.
Cool for a bit. Yep.
Oh, okay, you're there. I see where you are.
How far in am I?
About halfway.
Seriously? Huh. Thought it would be near the beginning.
When I say halfway, I mean like halfway scrolled down on my screen.
Alright, I now be sitting back down.
Welcome back. You want to do a leveling
Okay.
before chaos runs away?
Wow, your mouth is full, but you said a grab mistake. Sure. I'm just popping open a nice crisp Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Nice. What flavour?
Just normal flavor.
Hmm.
I had a cherry coke the other day.
Ooh, how was it?
Expensive, but I do like the drinks.
I
So
am
what are
ready
people going in on this?
whenever.
I mean, if you're doing leveling, I might as well try to level up a class, but what
I'm in true.
are people going in on?
Oh, what class is this called again? Shit.
Scholar,
Scholar.
I think, by your icon?
Yes.
Now, do I be mean, or do I allow another tank to be mean?
Be mean.
You want me to be mean? Alright. Alright, let's go.
Okay, let's go, go, go. Oh, wow.
To be fair, we're looking for 1 DPS, so... I'm
Yeah.
surprised it took less than half a second. My god.
Oh, wrong thing. Whoops.
I am already checked out.
We had to get this one, huh?
Yep.
What's the code? I think code does just nice damage. And I will...
Alright.
Would you start moving as soon as I put down that?
Well, I stopped moving because someone else got aggro from the frog, and someone else still has aggro on something I can't. Oh, there we go. That one. Can I attack around corners now? Is that what's happening?
You're around the corner. So... Like, normally you would say I can't see you, so I couldn't hear you, but it was better than me anyway.
There we go. Check the band.
They didn't remove walls in here, did they? Oh no. Alright, what's that?
finding the small ball fruit.
They are very limited.
Limited.
You haven't been in this since they changed it. You know what? I'll let you find out.
They don't respawn.
They respawn once.
Yeah, that's new.
What's new?
The fact that more ball fruits only respawn once now.
What number do you want us to eat it?
Man. Just eat it when you think you have to.
When I have to. Alright, 5 stars.
Within reason.
No, so when we
Hey,
have to.
you said what I need.
Few tools I'm best. High holes.
Signals are only eat one throughout the entire fight.
Oops.
Seriously?
Yep.
That's because the fight doesn't last long enough.
I didn't eat one at all.
Yeah, and it immediately clears, which I'll give them that. Immediately clearing it is not.
Yep. Yep. Need the head.
So sprint or no
Not bad
sprint,
though.
Chaos?
Sprint.
Ooh, tasty.
Did you deliberately
The high
gather these
holes.
enemies?
Did I deliberately what?
Gather these enemies.
Well, they'll run in front of the boss door. I have to take 1 pack. Usually you have to take 2.
Technically, I could just, hide and walk into it.
Alright, you want the
And
boss
aggro the
puller?
boss.
We will wait for you for the boss teleport. Hope you can live 30 seconds every boss. You got this.
I could do it one-handed.
Well, yeah,
It's
you
not much of
got
an achievement when you're doing it on like a keyboard or something.
I'm using
Yeah.
a mouse, man. What do you mean?
Yeah, you can do it all with a mouse. You don't need the keyboard at all.
Shoot down. I could probably live 30 seconds no-handed. Just let me get back to
No.
drink over here. She'll
Ow.
zip.
Okay.
I ain't healing anyone this entire fight.
Yeah, because you don't need to.
Want
Your
something
fairy
to
does it.
heal? I can take a couple steps back.
Please don't. But now, please do.
Really?
Oh, never mind.
Alright, sprinting away. This is not skippable, apparently.
Not, they've increased the range.
Alright, grab and move.
Heal
But you said you weren't going to heal anyone.
I was there for that boss fight.
No, you said no one.
I said I'm not killing anyone for that boss fight. That's what I had said.
They got pulled.
You do, I think, have to fall on them.
Actually, no, they didn't actually get aggroed.
No, I mean to open the door. I think they have to die.
Oh. Fair enough. I didn't think the pods had to.
They will because the AI will, you know, go and aggro it because it's a target.
You mean the AI will aggro it?
Remember, they had to change this dungeon to suit AI.
Yeah, but we're not playing with an AI.
Don't man.
Yeah, that. And I'm really gonna get my third tank to 100 before I get any fucking DPS class to 100.
Yeah, that's how I was. Me and the other ninja are just doing the same motions at the same bloody time.
Just put a DPS rotate. I mean, I can always stand in an AoE to give KO something to do it.
I
Yeah,
mean, go right ahead.
rosary cannon.
My lemon
Beat you to
bread.
it, demon.
What?
He beat you to it.
Yeah, I know this.
I mean, they didn't do terribly. I guess they'll get my commendation. Holy shit, I got its commendation. It's up to me now, boys.
Nice.
Well, thank you for joining for one chaos.
Oh, I can now replace
Three.
Eos with Seraph. Nice. I got the Fairy Gorge.
Okay. Lord Mary. Lord Mary, actually.
Identification. Ah! You're just in time to assist my latest fact-finding expedition. Recent foes into Charlian, who that Peepy's friend was in the company of a Harshan alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Fadland. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they have none to share. Had thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone would have led the tale and probably bold enough to set up shop on Garliman battlefield. Inspector and others have been ensuring a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or at the gate works. I believe they have moved their investigation to Ymarton, so I suggest we hurry up and join them. I can't have that blue-haired man moan the warders when we're so close to grasping his master plan. See ya, Chaos.
See ya.
I take care.
Oh hell, demon supremacy.
Hell, demon supremacy.
Yes. Oh. I see the two of you are eager to exert my inspectoral genius at work. Ah, the long-time fans are often the most...
You got to the end of the sentence, so I clicked, so I have no clue what word you're looking at right now.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into an alchemist we know to have been traveling with Master Pew-Pew's comrade. I mean, there's a say, I'm merely following the inspector's wake. You needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brillahan. It's wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you in any aspect, for I am but a copy of a flawed one at that. Stuff and nonsense, grown or not. Self-deprecation is unbecoming of a man of your man. Exactly! The things you can do are amazing! Oh, you don't know... I don't know about that.
Memory crystal.
It's you who saved from certain doom, was it not? Why not as... word...
Alacritus?
as mine, your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. It's kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. And I finished my sentence. All too modest by half. I say his mental facilities far exceed those of the original. That's enough chin wagging amongst ourselves. I think let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary.
Okay. Almost done.
A great opportunity to take a long sip of my drink, so I can't voice that. Sorry. Feel free to finish your snack if you're still like munching on the final parts of it.
I finished it now. When
Alright,
you
it's
are
your
ready.
First watch, I guess. Oh, it's me.
Yep.
Do I know any apothecaries? In Rods at Han? Of course, more than I can count. I've not heard tell of anyone peddling such good in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with the Civil War raging and the world almost ending. Oh, you can't enter that building.
I know many merchants who travel aboard to pry their wares, but none who have business in Garlemald. You have to be mad or desperate enough to consider setting up shop in that troubled land.
I feel like mounts should be faster on the ground than in the air.
There's solid resistance.
I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I have no interest in the affairs of such men, but you do, I take it. If so, I suggest you head to Usakiik and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Shortest flight ever.
Yep.
Ah! I hope your question has borne fresher fruit than mine. Oh ho! A good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this ferocious fisherman.
Felicitous? I have no clue what that even means.
It's now ferocious, get over yourself.
I feel like I need to Google that now.
Or when you're ready.
Story of my apothecary friend. Oh, you must mean Basarov. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasov comes from a very poor family, and, growing up, never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never sold as well as he'd hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. Heh, more like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasov was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's given blessing he had found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he had learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first, but then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Van Hoody, a word which brings to the mind the bounty of the divine.
A man I have heard. He's a rising star in the markets, is he not? One snapping up commercial ventures left and right.
Yes, Van Hoody has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thavnan, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yeldermad. The Dockmasters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he'd converted the Gilded Aria into a private abode and has been filling it with every rare treasure his golds can secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Ashura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child.
I encountered much name
Manyasar?
and
I think.
name
Murgo.
law in Razatan. Yes, I recall no mention of this Ashar.
Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she's not well loved by the common folk. Bahasaraf is different, though. He sees his life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Ashura whom he prays victory. And damned me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for simple fishermen, even those who were once dear friends. Ahem, if you'll excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know.
How about that, eh? I sought after apothecary and upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume his blessing he stumbled upon Garmin was a certain alien craft answer and its pilot?
So who's getting this one?
I have to voice act these in this cutscene, so you can voice act
Dang.
NPCs.
Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when folk were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like your odds against that thing.
This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildibrand! Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith!
He's back. How many times am I going to teach you this lesson, old man?
I thought you destroyed this one. That monster.
I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers.
How many times must we teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man?
Almost word for goddamn word, what the hell?
Lesson? What are you on about? Bah, cease this babbling and get out of my way. Lord Van orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule.
Van Hoogie? The merchant who tried to buy Yeldermad? So he put you up to this?
Crisis, how did you manage to conclude our dastardly plan? You just blurted it out. Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live, but better to be squashed. Better sing my worms.
Okay.
Ah. They're more sinister Skullman. Was it Dr. Quadruplet? Oh no.
That one.
Mother? Your mother. Vermin, this will soften you up.
There's a 0% chance I could hold that thing.
Ah, lucky it. Final version of all the weapons is just a frying pan.
Imagine. I have a kettle after all. Lawn balls.
Okay. The final two that I would need to get would be a Bywater. I hate going to Bywater.
Bye.
I can save it for later. Right now, I can try and figure out.
Ow!
One last
Find the deep
pitch.
dogs that I can take.
Ooh, we're playing baseball now?
Hey, imagine if this was a timed event.
I'm gonna have my hand on the mouse because maybe it might be knowing this. Okay.
Ultimate Heavy Hitter Special!
Unlimited.
Unlimited. But that was my first ball!
You entirely cut out.
Oh, boo-hoo. You can survive without voice acting, can't you?
No, I need your voice acting. It's not complete without it.
I come to expect father summon appearances, but what brings you here, mother?
So now that's in your crew.
No, no, your voice acting this one.
A proposition from that merchant Van Hoody, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as a manager for Mandeville and Mandeville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion.
I really refused Master Van D's once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. Quite an attractive offer considering fine jewelry is our stock and trade, and we thought to at least listen to his proposal. But if he would purposely command his lackeys to serve a piece of a public port,
We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not.
where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking, weaponized brute manufactory around here somewhere?
Should be good.
As I expected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic materials as well. How interesting. Once the matter dispersion facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it can't create matter from nothing. A require of ether must be on hand to the process. Koi, you sure do know a lot about a lot, Inspector Brandy Hill, even alien starships. That's no great achievement. As I mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were a patch of data from a starship's own archives, which include the vessel's full schematics and functions.
Don't mind if I take that?
Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Deel is using a repaired aircraft to replicate piles and piles of gold? Which serve the same
We're gonna just Animal Crossing Brandyfield now.
Turn access that.
No method exists that can readily produce precious metals. Of course! Thus the obvious conclusion. Fucking undone. That being the case, one might further assume that Vanderhill is either threatening or deceiving Master PP's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Course of action is clear. We must march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage.
And it is you wanted to continue with this.
We must confront this mad merchant at once. If your heart's set on confront, then you may as well come with us. Van is taken to his private extra flight to his new estate.
Aye, we still need to formally reject his deal anyway, and his pilot will be waiting.
I have a feeling there is going to be a trial with this.
Is it feeling too boss-like?
Yeah. Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Venom Empire atop the rise just south of Footsteps. And then once we either finish this or get to the trial, that's when we're going to finish for the day. Because the trial will probably take a bit too long.
If it'll pop, considering everything else.
Yeah.
And which leads me to here.
Lord Copper, Lady.
Should still be
And entourage?
down.
Please excuse our presumption. My son and his current insist they come along. Just as they were to meet with a astute master.
Ooh, new area.
I see. One
Nice.
moment, if you please.
Is that there?
I should be linking this to this guy.
Now you got it now.
Nah, it's not yours.
Mm.
Yeah,
You started.
Oh fuck.
fine,
Didn't
but you
realize there
have
was a
you
little
have to
door.
do all voice acting from here on. Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Lord Van showed be glad to welcome you all to his home. Pray step aboard, and I shall take you there directly. You can have the Lord Van dude. You can have the merchant now.
You started with an N.
No, and no. Nez.
I haven't got the line yet. Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the viewers to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from distant Uldar, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is. I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true.
Save your act for the magistrates, Valdir. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploration of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Pew Pew at once.
Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations then. This is Master Poo Poo, I presume? I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template for my clone army,
Ooh.
we could conquer this and every other land in creation.
Clone me, why don't you, you son of a bitch?
That's not a bad idea.
Hey, K-Tron, 1 or 2?
1 or 2? Ooh, let's go with 1 this time around.
Oh, you picked the good option.
I refuse.
You haven't clicked it yet, so I don't know if you're actually up to the other person's lines.
A pity.
A pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lugay's ritual of manifestation. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had to but clone myself after all. Who is more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me?
Oh no.
Oh,
I mean, he's not wrong.
I mean, true.
Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival.
Nay, Hildibrand, against the primal we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its semblance of influence.
A
Yeah.
tempered Mandevilian. Oh god.
That would be horrifying. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gently redraw.
Oh, fascinating.
And there's the primal.
And with that, I will be ending stream for the day. And I will
Do
try
you
and do...
want to try to give it a minute or two?
I mean, sure.
Trials need time.
I guess let me know when you're ready.
I am ready. I figured if it's gonna pop quick, we can give it like a minute or two. Otherwise, we can end that.
More than 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't expect you to stay here for 30 minutes, but you know, like 60 seconds. That's quick enough. Where if it pops, let's do it. Do you disagree?
Nope.
Fuck.
Why does
You
this
can
sound
look
like Hildibrand music?
Oh no, this is the boss music from one of the previous Final Fantasy games.
If it sounds so investigation detective type, like with a saxophone and all that.
I mean, they may have slightly remixed it, but I do believe this primal is a reference to an older Final Fantasy game.
Fair enough.
But yeah, this is one of the times you can actually get right up to the model and actually look at the details that have gone into it. And you can also guess some of the mechanics based on the model.
I feel like it's got a side swipe. Dark and light. I feel like it's gonna have a mixture of like the moon type mechanics.
Yep. Well, we got one other DPS, but that's a minute and a half.
Yeah. Alright.
So I'll leave it up to your judgment.
I'll be ending here because I do just want to go and do some off-stream queuing and also go and do a little bit of self-care. So
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
we have 1,500 tomestones to go and get for this next weapon part.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Are you continuing?
Nah, I can probably end the same time as you guys.
I only
just
asked
need to
because I'd
get-
raid you, that's all.
Yeah. There we go. Just need to get myself to a bench. There it is.
Are we raiding different people but same games that we've been playing, or are we raiding the same people?
Good question. I mean, I can raid somebody who's doing Silk Soul.
In that case, I'll go and raid someone playing Final Fantasy. That has only just started, so yeah, perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
They're doing every quest in Final Fantasy. They are on our server. They're doing Stormblood, if I remember correctly. We're gonna go and raid a Starbringer. I've been Demon. I'll see you next time. For whatever.
Yes, take care, everyone.
Indeed.
You're not gonna do your outro. Say your goodbye.
I was just typing in my raid command.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming out today. I've definitely had fun. I managed to get the achievement that I've been prepping for, which is cool.
Yeah, you certainly had some excitement upon finishing that fight.
Oh man, that took longer than what it should have.
Yeah, but you know what? You overcame it. You did it.
Yeah, I did do it. I got one of the most hardest within this game, outside of doing that hitless.
I can't
yeah.
imagine doing those types of games hitless.
Well, it's more of a like single life. Like if you lose all your lives, you basically have to restart the game. Yeah, still so wrong. Yeah, that's brutal.
Okay.
Anyway,
See ya.
bye everybody.